Chào tất cả mọi người nha. Pháp và Maroc, mà Pháp là châu Phi đúng không? Đây là trận giữa Maroc và Pháp. Chúng ta sẽ đến với trận Maroc và Pháp nhé. Chúng ta sẽ coi setting, gameplay, top player, personal, game speed tăng lên 1, matching, regular, super on, matching, display radar off, player name box on, rest icon, power go, minute go, time score, display your open name, command to username. Ok, chúng ta sẽ tiếp tục với trận đấu đầu của tứ kết nha. Chúng ta sẽ có áo các cầu thủ này. Đến đội hình xuất phát chưa? Đội hình xuất phát các cầu thủ Dembele kia đi. Hả? Chúc cô đá banh. Olise, duet hả? Duet ở Batikot đi. Batikot. Duet đá cánh này. Kylian Mbappe, Rabiot, Chouamani, William Saliba, theo Hernandez, Nicole. Ok Du. Vô nha. Vô nghe mọi người, đây là trận đấu giữa Pháp nha. Anh Mbappe đang nói chuyện đây. Chúng ta không sợ gì cả. Trước mắt chúng ta là một đối thủ ước mạnh nhưng mà không là gì cả các bạn à. Quá các bạn.
And the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. It is a monster matchup.
Olise.
I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour.
Hay.
I don't think there's much difference here.
So we're very much on the way now.
Các cầu thủ Maroc tận dụng khả năng hậu vệ tốt à.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. He's had a shot.
Bỏ bom liền.
But not this time.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Corner number 2 then.
Bỏ bom liền.
Tries to get it clear.
Diaz. Nguy hiểm. Sapale ra.
So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Brahim Diaz, Peter, is a good example of the best of Spanish and the best of Africa. He's quick, he's agile, he's very good at taking the ball on the turn in tight spaces.
Nhanh đi.
He definitely has that element of the street footballer in him, which makes him a very exciting watch.
Yes, getting the best out of him will
Olise.
so much. Rabiot.
Đẹp quá.
So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say, but
he's going for goal.
Nguy hiểm quá.
Cracking effort.
A good disguise on that though. I don't think many people
Buôn
would
ngon
expect
hả?
him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
And it's Mazraoui.
Mazraoui, cầu thủ đá cho Manchester City nè.
Now it's El Kanous.
Kanu.
He's been shifted off it. France have had plenty of possession, but few,
Chết
if
tôi
any, genuine chances. Tries to pass it through.
Hết banh các bạn ơi.
Over the line. Elise.
Rabiot.
Hernandez. It's an inviting looking ball that.
Không tốt. Hanet là chuyện
Now
đó
it's
không dở ta.
Brahim Diaz. He
Brahim
is
Diaz.
through here. Brahim Diaz finding himself in space. Oh, that's
Tốt
nice.
rồi. That's right.
Well, the
Đây là
movement is
Batikos.
slick, the speed is slippery. The defense though able to hold on this time.
Mbappé vẫn chưa thể hiện được gì nhiều.
And he's intervened well there.
Không được.
Brahim Diaz. And it's El Ainawi. And Unahi. Now it's El Kanous. He's
Kanu.
shifting through the gears here.
Nguy hiểm.
Unahi.
Unahi, Mazraoui.
Mazraoui. Oh, good play. Goal! Morocco!
Morocco ghi bàn mọi ơi.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Ngon quá.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Hernandez.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Dembele.
Morocco
Traoré.
chắc quá. Trời ơi, chuyền gì chết cái cầu thủ Pháp.
Unahi. Great vision. Well, that's
Diaz,
beautifully
Brahim
weighted.
Diaz.
Brahim Diaz.
Ghê đời.
He's done ever so well.
Brahim Diaz clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Mazraoui with the short one. And he whips it in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Không đỡ chứ là banh sát.
Another corner.
Mazraoui hả? Mazraoui. Đỡ ra.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Nguy hiểm.
Finish. France have the chance to go the other way.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Barcola. Hernandez.
France truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Rabiot.
Nguy hiểm thế, mấy cầu thủ Pháp đang làm cái gì đây? Những đường chuyền rất là hớ hên.
Hernandez gets across to intercept that.
Mbappé nào.
Dembele. Now it's Mbappé. Riyad cuts out the pass. And that pass isn't the best. Mazraoui.
Các cầu thủ Pháp đang bị lấn sân quá anh em ơi.
That's really well maneuvered. Still no
Cái
way
hậu
through.
vệ Mbappé tắt tiếng luôn rồi.
Temporary halt to the action. A very combative, competitive half
Mbappé
with
tắt
just
tiếng
one
luôn.
decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. France trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it
Mbappé
fast.
thua luôn rồi, căng quá đi mất.
Just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So the action resumes.
France really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Dembélé.
Space for him to turn and look. Dembele's cross.
Oh, that's a
Trời
cracking
ơi.
goal. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Unahi. And it's Hakimi. And
Cái cầu thủ bên Maroc đá cứng quá.
Unahi is onto this. Kunde. Olise. Now Saliba. Hernandez. For Olise. And it's Hernandez. Here's Chouameni. Rabiot.
Trời ơi.
Morocco are totally dominant in the middle of the park and no
Chặt
way
quá.
through zone.
Canu.
Olise under intense pressure.
Well, to be honest, Peter, he has dictated much of the play. Better late than never in trying to stop him.
France still this single goal behind. Hernandez.
Trời ơi.
Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Brahim Diaz picks it up out wide. Oh, super! He's having a shot! He doesn't look too happy with that.
El Khanous is clearly kicking.
Canu hay thế.
He knew that was a great opportunity.
Pháp phụ 1-0 rồi sao?
So Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. Okay, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Trời ơi, Mbappé.
That's exactly
Báo
what they
hại
need
tôi
to
rồi
keep
Mbappé.
doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. Can he finish? Oh, good finish. And look what it means to them. This
Tiêu Pháp rồi anh em ơi. Hiện tại Pháp bị dẫn trước 2-0 rồi. Maroc giỏi quá.
So smooth, a signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
Barcola in acres of space out wide. Chance!
Trời ơi.
The woodwork and out.
Pháp đã không cần cơ hội sao chăng anh em?
Mazraoui. And it's El Khanous. Kunde. And Upamecano. Goes for a shot!
Trời ơi.
That was no
Thủ môn gì mà hay dữ vậy?
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though. I'll give him that.
Saliba. Barcola.
Sâu quá Barcola.
Touch on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Easy.
Olise chasing after it.
Hết lực, Olise hết lực.
It's come to nothing.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Shoots! And that's a tiny
Đỉnh
finish.
cao của anh Mbappé.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish.
Hay quá Mbappé à.
He's going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Mbappé.
So time for change. And this one
Đổi người dưới
for a
bạn.
little while. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Just one in it now.
Well, they'll just be praying that
Đổi
one
người
more
chút.
chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Batikot rồi giờ duet vô. Luka Thuram thay cho Dembele đi. Mbappé vẫn giữ. Right. Modrić, Olise. Konate. Savale Upamecano. Rabiot trở thay một hậu vệ CBM. Kone, Conte. CF hay Ave luôn. Mong là Pháp sẽ cố trong mấy phút kế
That
tiếp.
is a nice touch. And he's managed to get free. That's very disappointing, it has to be said.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment
Olise
to
nó
goals.
hết lực.
He has a look out. Alainawi.
Hanaway.
France very much running into the last
Dạ
chance
dơ dưới biển.
saloon.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Out towards the flank. That's very neat. A quick look, thought about cutting inside.
Trời ơi.
France really can only
Chết.
do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front,
Chết
make
Pháp
sure
rồi anh
it
em ơi.
sticks and sustain some pressure.
51 10 phút
Now
nữa.
it's Brahim Diaz. He has found the way through. I think that's
Trời ơi,
offside.
chết.
Yes, it is.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 12.
So changes afoot here, and from both
Le
sides.
numéro 4.
And the number on the board is 3.
Le numéro 8.
And he's had it nicked away.
Le numéro 20. Le numéro
Now
9.
it's Mbappe.
Le numéro 15.
Distributed tidily. He's found the way through. Shapes the shot.
Hay quá.
And no mistake. And right near the end.
Đây là Thuram các bạn.
Penalty.
Thuram đã giúp cho Pháp có bàn thắng gỡ qua.
With an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
And in a trice, the substitute has
Thủ môn
scored
quá chậm.
already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist.
Hiệp phụ rồi anh em ơi. Hiệp phụ 2 điều ơi. Chuyền gì đẹp dữ rồi trái banh này.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Nothing in it still. We move to extra time. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Toute personne au comportement
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner.
Đây là
And
con
extra
té.
time is next. And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. France did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. And it's Kode. Doué. Big chance!
Doué!
Oh, he's done it! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Hay thế.
Morocco are making a change now.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
France have their lead. Mazraoui. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Olise hết lực hết à.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Olise hết lực rồi. Martin Olise. CDM. Sếp. Rabiot. Philippe Meteta. Hậu nào xuống lực nữa không? Doué, Mbappé, Kone. Chehenet, Doué.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 11. Pour le remplacer, le numéro
Conte.
22.
97 rồi.
Now Saliba.
Saliba.
And it's Hernandez. And it's made its way to him.
Mbappé.
Mbappé! Irrepressible! A finish of true class. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that.
Các cầu thủ Maroc không thể chịu nổi khúc cuối.
I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Ui, tứ kết làm đẹp dữ ta. Tứ kết đẹp lắm các bạn. Nụ hôn của thần chết à.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Trời ơi.
For a shot! It's in.
Ngạt thở tới những phút cuối luôn các bạn.
A moment to score. A major shift in extra time. That will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Morocco cut their deficit and look raring to go again. Koundé. Mateta. Played into the box.
Ôi, tạt dở với Mateta.
That's the keeper's ball. El Ainaoui. That's a good ball out wide.
Oh, really well played.
Now it's Doué. And it's Hernandez. Well seen.
Há thiệt.
Just 15 minutes still to come. The teams then separated by just one significant moment. How telling will that be? The next 15 minutes will decide. Well, we are already up and running again. They have given it everything. It's been
Hay
grueling.
quá.
But who will be standing at the very end?
Trời ơi.
Amrabat. Nicely weighted ball. And he's in on goal. Takes a shot!
Hay lắm mày gàn.
Well, I
Bộ
think
môn
that
bài
really
nàn
says
hay.
it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Đuôi xe à.
Surely now. Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Oh,
Đấy,
that was
nét.
so poor. A very decent chance, and the disappointment is all too obvious.
Kone. Arteta. Now it's Mbappe. Thuram. Thuram! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Không được.
And that would have been game, set and match.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Deftly away. Doué goes back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Cleared away. Ball in towards the middle.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal. France really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Has a shot!
Well, he certainly...
Hết giờ các bạn ơi.
Time is up. France have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
What a game, Peter, and what a result. Give me this every week, please. So many times I'm thinking, okay, that's got to be
4-3 các bạn ơi.
but so much late drama, and at a time when it's very tough on both body and mind.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
D'avance, merci.
Pháp với Maroc hả? Chúng ta sẽ cho áo Maroc nha. Maroc sẽ màu đỏ đúng không? Tucan, Well. Maroc đâu? Đủ Maroc nè, ok, vô. Pháp mặc áo đỏ, Maroc mặc áo trắng. Maroc, Morocco màu trắng, ok. Trời ơi, mới vô hũ Maroc đập mấy thằng Olise quá dữ. Ai ra bóng trước gì trời. Ăn rồi, ăn được vài điểm rồi. Mới vô Maroc phát bóng trước rồi. Không có đá đậu luôn anh em.
Chúng ta lại một lần nữa đồng hành cùng nhau trong một trận đấu. Thật vinh dự khi được đồng hành cùng quý vị khán giả trong trận đấu này. Chúng ta hãy cùng chờ đón một trận cầu mãn nhãn vào lúc này. Kỹ năng lừa bóng, đó là cú sút, cơ hội đã xuất hiện. Pha ghi bàn cực kỳ đẳng cấp. Đó chắc chắn là bàn thắng dành cho Cristiano Ronaldo. Tỷ số hiện đang là 1-0.
Phạt vi phạm hand rồi. FK. Odyssey này. Trời ơi nguy hiểm ghê vậy. Mbappé xém ghi bàn rồi anh em.
Und hier die Herren, die starten für Manchester.
Vô đi bạn.
Mọi thứ đều đã sẵn sàng để trận đấu bắt đầu.
Pháp đây.
Bruno Fernandes.
Olise.
Ousmane Dembele.
Không được, Ousmane Dembele.
Saliba. Tình thế đã được đảo ngược, cơ hội để phản công. Kylian Mbappé. Vâng, đó là pha tạt bóng. Cú sút đã bị cản phá, quá đơn giản cho thủ môn.
Hay á, Gabriel.
Theo Hernandez. Michael Olise.
Ousmane Dembele.
Đường chuyền bổng chính xác, bóng đã tới chân đồng đội.
Ousmane Dembele chuẩn bị
Trời
pha
ơi.
bóng.
Pha dứt điểm đơn giản, không có gì khó khăn cho thủ môn. Saliba,
Khó vậy.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Họ đang triển khai một pha phản công. Anh ấy đã đem về quả đá phạt trực tiếp cho đội bóng của mình. Ngay sau khi trọng tài cắt còi, anh ấy thực hiện quả đá phạt rất nhanh.
Bruno Fernandes đã rơi vào bẫy việt vị. Adrian Rabiot
Liên tục di chuyển và họ luôn có nhiều phương án chuyền bóng cho nhau. Góc sút đã mở ra cơ hội để dứt điểm. Một siêu phẩm đã được vẽ ra.
Hay quá Mbappé. Mbappé ghi bàn anh em ơi.
không có bất ngờ với pha ghi bàn vừa rồi. Anh ấy luôn là một chân sút nhạy bén.
Trận đấu vẫn đang có tỷ số 1-0. Tình huống đánh chặn rất tốt. Rashford. Một tình huống tấn công nhanh, cơ hội để tìm kiếm bàn thắng. Cristiano Ronaldo có khoảng trống và đang đợi đường chuyền từ đồng đội. Tình huống phất bóng lên cho thủ môn.
Magai.
Theo Hernandez.
Tchouaméni,
Saliba.
Ousmane Dembele,
Olise. Họ đã giữ bóng và chuyền bóng nhịp nhàng.
Nguy hiểm quá, Rabiot bị phạm lỗi.
Đây sẽ là cơ hội lớn từ pha đá phạt trực tiếp. Thủ môn đã cản phá tốt, không có gì nguy hiểm.
Tại sao là tạt chứ? Cô né.
Một quả ném biên cho đội bóng.
Tchouaméni,
Kylian Mbappé. Đó chính xác là một cú sút. Một ngày thi đấu tốt, anh ấy đã cản phá xuất sắc và lấy lại quả bóng cho đội mình.
Này chán quá à.
Một pha đánh đầu chuyền bóng. Đó là tình huống rơi vào bẫy việt vị của Kylian Mbappé.
4 hả?
David Beckham,
Đó là tình huống phát bóng lên cho thủ môn. Upamecano.
Adrian Rabiot,
Bên trong đang trống trải, cơ hội để thực hiện pha tạt bóng. Như vậy là bóng đã được cơ hội đã trôi qua với pha cản phá của thủ môn. Anh ấy đã đâm bóng ra ngoài. Đó là đường chuyền bóng chính xác. Bóng đã tới chân đồng đội.
Pháp 1-0 rồi anh em ơi. 1-0 trong game.
Kylian Mbappé.
Olise.
Anh ấy đang luân chuyển quả bóng bởi những đó là cú sút. Pha ghi
Má
bàn
đề
cực
khủng
kỳ
khiếp
đẳng cấp.
gì. Hay quá Mbappé à.
Cú đúp trong ngày thi đấu hôm nay, anh ấy đã có một ngày thi đấu rực sáng. Vâng, thì số lúc này đang là 2-0. Cơ hội để tung ra cú sút. Một pha cản phá xuất sắc của thủ môn. Trọng tài đã thổi còi kết thúc. Chúng ta cùng chờ đón hiệp thi đấu thứ hai mãn nhãn hấp dẫn vào thời điểm này.
Ousmane Dembele,
Michael Olise.
David Beckham,
Upamecano.
tình huống việt vị khá thiếu may mắn. Adrian Rabiot,
Một cú sút Pha dứt điểm quá đơn giản, thủ môn đã ôm gọn trái bóng rồi.
David Beckham.
Upamecano đang có bóng. Vâng, đó
Cái
là
nào
một
nó
pha
biết
đánh chặn
chuyền.
ngay.
My
Đó là pha phản
guy.
công. Cristiano Ronaldo đã đi tên mình lên bảng tỷ số.
Hay thế.
Họ đã phòng ngự chặt chẽ và rồi một đợt phản công đã diễn ra nhanh chóng. Bàn thắng đã tới.
Trận đấu đang có tỷ số 2-1. Vâng, anh ấy có thể thực hiện pha tạt bóng vào trong. Một pha tạt bóng. Thật đáng tiếc, anh ấy đã việt vị.
Park Ji-sung.
Con té à.
Rashford. Cơ hội để thực hiện pha tạt bóng vào lúc này.
Park Ji-sung.
Một đường chuyền lơ lửng thành công. Michael Olise.
Olise đấy.
Đó chính xác là một pha phòng ngự đẳng cấp. Đúng là đá tảng của hàng phòng ngự.
Má đã tặng.
Rashford. Công sút đã. Cơ hội đã trôi qua với một pha lập công hoàn hảo, điểm 10 cho chất lượng. Đó là sự trở lại khó tin. Họ đã bị dẫn 2 bàn và giờ đây họ đã gỡ hòa.
Thật bất ngờ, đội bóng đã có bàn thắng dùng với tỷ giá thấp hơn so với đối thủ.
Bàn thắng đã tới sau pha điểm bóng đơn giản từ tình huống cản phá trước đó của thủ môn. Anh ấy đã đưa bóng vào trong sau khi thực hiện pha tạt bóng này.
Olise.
Đó là tình huống việt vị. Cơ hội đã trôi qua, anh ấy đã thoát xuống có phần hơi sớm.
Một sự quan sát bao sân và anh ấy đã tìm ra khoảng trống cho đồng đội.
Ôi ôi, pha đánh đầu
Một tình
tưởng
huống
vào
phạt
luôn.
góc. Họ cần tập trung phòng ngự. Đó là đường chuyền bóng chính xác. Bóng đã tới chân đồng đội. Kylian Mbappe. Đó là cú sút. Thủ môn đã cản phá xuất sắc.
Trời ơi.
Đây có thể sẽ là pha phạt góc nguy hiểm khi người thực hiện là Adrian Rabiot.
Một tình huống phạt góc tiếp theo cho đội bóng.
Olise. Tiếp tục phạt góc của Olise.
Hãy chờ xem các cầu thủ sẽ làm được gì sau pha phạt góc rất quan trọng này.
Ủa, áo đỏ với áo ấy hả?
Anh ấy đã truy cản vô cùng kịp thời để giành lại quyền kiểm soát bóng. Đó là tình huống phản công. Lúc này, Eric Cantona đã di chuyển và tạo ra khoảng trống cho mình. Đó là pha phạm lỗi và đây sẽ là tình huống đá phạt trực tiếp.
Đúng không? Tiêu rồi. Nhận thẻ vàng luôn. Không môn nhận thẻ vàng luôn các bạn. Trời ơi. Pháp vẫn chưa ghi bàn thắng nào, chắc tôi chết.
Đó là tình huống dứt điểm tốt nhưng thủ môn đã bắt gọn trái bóng. Đây có lẽ là tình huống phạt góc bước ngoặt của trận đấu. Một tình huống việt vị cho Cristiano Ronaldo.
Ok bạn ơi.
Cầu thủ ấy đã có pha vào bóng. Liệu trọng tài có rút thẻ
Chơi
vượt
dơ
đen
các bạn
không?
ơi.
Conde.
Ousmane Dembele. Adrian Rabiot.
Một đường chuyền thông minh. Đó là pha xử lý tốt để ngăn chặn đợt tấn công. Vâng, đó là tiếng còi kết. Wow,
15 phút đã cho qua.
Một thử thách về thể lực cũng như sức bền của cầu thủ trong khoảng thời gian quan trọng này. Đó là tình huống hưởng phép lợi thế. Olise. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Ousmane Dembele. Tchouaméni.
Trời ơi,
Anh
đá
ấy đã
gì
bị phạt
ớn
lỗi.
vậy?
Đây sẽ là cơ hội lớn từ pha đá phạt trực tiếp.
Mbappé luôn nè.
Đó, vâng, một pha mất bóng nguy hiểm trong vòng cấm. Một tình huống dứt điểm. Bàn
Hay
thắng vươn
quá.
lên dẫn trước đã đến với đội bóng.
Olise tuyệt vời.
Bàn thắng đã tới với anh, xứng đáng là một chân sút đẳng cấp.
Tỷ số hiện đang là
Mbappé ở trong
3-2.
ga ở ngoài chắc bị căng rồi mọi người. Các cầu thủ Pháp đang gặp rất nhiều vấn đề.
Đây là cơ hội để anh ấy thực hiện. Olise.
Ui sao hay vậy? Đá 2 trận ở 2 game đều Pháp
Tchouaméni.
thắng 2-1 nè.
Anh ấy đang luân chuyển quả bóng. Cơ hội đã xuất hiện.
Trời ơi.
Bóng đã đi trúng cột dọc mất rồi. Rất đáng tiếc. Thời gian được cộng thêm 2 phút bù giờ. Bên trong đang trống trải. Cơ hội để thực hiện pha tạt bóng.
Trời
Thi đấu
ơi.
quá tốt. Anh ấy đã cản phá rất xuất sắc. Đội bóng đang dẫn trước một bàn. Đang có cơ hội gia tăng cách biệt với quả phạt góc này ở cuối trận.
Thay người nữa. Tôi khởi động game này tôi vô chơi đá trong kia cho là Pháp nó thắng cái coi. Pháp dân thua rồi mọi người. Đánh đầu không vào. Pha đánh đầu của một cầu thủ Pháp.
Pha phạt góc đã trôi đi với pha truy cản của đối phương.
Ousmane Dembele chuẩn bị thực hiện pha tạt bóng.
Anh ấy đã ngăn chặn kịp thời.
Hết giờ luôn.
Hiệp phụ thứ hai chính thức bắt đầu. Khoảng thời gian khó khăn cho cầu thủ hai bên.
Trời ơi Pháp tiêu rồi. Đậu xanh rau muống mấy ăn mà góc.
Saliba. Anh ấy đang truyền về cho đồng đội. Kylian Mbappé. Đây là cơ hội tốt để thực hiện pha tạt bóng vào trong. Bên trái đang rất trống trải. Anh ấy nên chuyền bóng cho đồng đội của mình.
Đó là pha cắt bóng tốt của Bruno Fernandes. Các khán đài đang chứng kiến sự cuồng nhiệt dù đội bóng của họ đang bị dẫn bàn. Adrian Rabiot.
Một tình huống tác bóng kịp thời của Rio Ferdinand. Một cú sút. Thủ môn đã cản phá tốt. Không có gì nguy hiểm. Olise. Anh ấy tiếp tục có một pha tác bóng chuẩn xác trong trận đấu này.
Trời ơi.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Tchouaméni.
Conde.
Quá lực.
Đó có thể là tình huống tạt bóng vào trong.
Bèn không. Hết giờ các bạn. Các
Như
cầu
vậy
thủ
trọng tài
Pháp
đã
đã
lùi.
thua rồi. Đã thắng 3-2. Đấu Pháp ở trong đây nó mới ghê nè các anh em. Ok laser. My team. Ok, vô 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 vô. Away form. Home form màu trắng nha. Done. Đỏ, ok. Ta sẽ game live một chút. Luôn anh em ơi. Đây là trận đấu giữa Pháp và Maroc nha các bạn, nhưng mà đây là giả lập nha các bạn, là mình đang chơi trên game á. Mọi người nào muốn xem thì xem, còn muốn xem thì thôi nha.
Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin. Chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Now it's Mbappe. This looks promising. And that is a little undercooked. Brahim Diaz. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Al-Khanous. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Terrific effort! Nearly, but not quite. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Brahim Diaz, Peter, is a good example of the best of Spanish and the best of Africa. He's quick, he's agile, he's very good at taking the ball on the turn in tight spaces. He definitely has that element of the street footballer in him, which makes him a very exciting watch.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually.
Olise đã phạt đây. Dọc bóng vào.
And that should get the job done. That is good strength.
Nguy hiểm.
Morocco have the
Go up.
chance to go the other way. It's a pretty loose pass. Dembele. Now it's Olise. Dembele. Here
Đánh
comes
đầu.
Olise.
Olise vậy mà không làm được gì sao?
The keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Top.
So it is still 0-0. Olise tries to play it through. Hangs in a cross.
Trời ơi, Mbappe.
That is
Bỏ lỡ gì cu.
decidedly lacking.
Bỏ lỡ một quả rồi Mbappe à. Mbappe.
Mazraoui. And it's Al-Khanous. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's having a pop.
Trời ơi, pha bắn của Mbappe.
Just over.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Trời ơi, Mbappe này. Ui rồi ôi. Không thể tin được Mbappe tung cú sút như thế. Và hiện tại là phút 25 ở trận đấu thực tế. Và các cầu thủ Pháp vẫn đang cầm hòa các cầu thủ Maroc. Nguy hiểm. Hakimi đã lên tấn công luôn rồi, nhưng Hakimi đá bóng dài quá. Cảm ơn Hakimi nha. Và chuyền bóng rất đẹp. Mbappe không kịp. Canu hay quá vậy Diaz. Trời ơi cái đầu. Ui. Sao chuyền ở bậy quá, việc vậy mất rồi. Hiện tại chưa có bàn thắng nào được ghi cho hai đội nha các bạn. Olise.
Unahi in acres of space out wide. The keeper gets his hands on it. Chouameni, and it's Dembele. That has been slung wide. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Olise. Can he finish?
Vẫn không được.
And that is doing no harm at all.
No hope luôn rồi.
Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing.
Đây.
Chance here to counter. And there's the shot.
Bắn chim không bao giờ chuyển sang cái lối chơi khác nào, tạt bắn đến đầu. Các cầu Pháp đang có một tình huống hết sức là lợi thế là pha đá phạt. Penalty. Trời ơi, penalty mà không vào các bạn. Mbappe đánh đầu đá không vào các bạn ơi.
Chouameni, Hernandez, and it's Doué. Tries to pass it through.
Tạt cánh đến đầu. Sao vậy?
And he did make it. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Can he spark a counter here? Can he get it through?
Cune về nào?
Plenty of space here. He's rising.
Trời ơi, nguy hiểm ghê.
Reached half time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
France have been huffing and puffing, but they don't look as if they're going to blow anything away.
Bên mà đá nhẹ quá, hơi cụ.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. So straight into the second half.
Hỏi cho Olise. Tấn công phòng ngự tốt quá.
No, he's not getting past him there. Kunde. Hernandez.
Vì chăng.
Brahim Diaz. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Sao quảng cáo rồi ta? Vẫn không thắng được à?
And Unahi. Brahim Diaz. Place it in. And a chance! Rabiot.
Trời ơi.
Hernandez with the foul. Quickly taken. Space for him to turn and look.
Hakimi. Hakimi đá cánh hay quá là. Rồi là đội trưởng của Maroc hay gớm. Đây.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. He's had a shot. Oh, good finish.
Pháp phải trả giá rồi anh em ơi.
And that is a genuine ground eat me up moment.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
But pour l'équipe du Maroc. Après 57 minutes de jeu par le numéro 11.
A first breakthrough.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Towering header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Now it's Brahim Diaz. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking to play him in. Driven in. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
France really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Tries a shot! And he hits the net!
Không ngờ Pháp lại tệ như thế.
Two up now, and they are cruising. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Le numéro 10.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline.
And he shoots! Goal! Just one in it now. The
Em
game
lên đét
takes
hay
on
quá.
a whole new complexion.
Vào rồi sao?
An opportunist strike.
Trời ơi,
but
sút
he'll
gì
take
vậy?
it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think you've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he
Pháp
had that
cố
sharpness of mind and
cố
clinical
gỡ
vision.
thôi mọi người ơi.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
He has found the way through. And it's made its way to him.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
What the hell?
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Now it's on. There's the shot! Unahi. Hernandez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Chouameni, and it's Rabiot. Spread it left. He has a look out, and he's quick to get rid. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Listen, it's not nice and it's not clever, Peter, but it has to be done when he tries to make one of those telling runs.
Play hô.
Alcanus. There will be a throw.
Hai người.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 7. Le numéro 20. Le numéro 11. Le numéro 14. Le numéro 8.
Great ball, and he's in here. Look at the space here. Takes a shot.
Le numéro 12.
And that really should have been that.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Changement.
Now it's Barcola. France could be just about done here.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Chết Pháp à?
Oh, that is a nice touch. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Morocco can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Conte. Akliush is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Il y aura
Now it's
14
Brahim
minutes
Diaz.
de temps additionnel.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Conte shifted it to the flank. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional
Trời
time.
ơi, chết rồi
Little
Pháp
doubt
ơi.
that is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Cái cầu thủ Pháp của tôi tiêu rồi anh em ơi.
Changement.
Tiêu mất rồi.
El Ainaoui.
Hết giờ luôn.
And that is as far as it goes.
Pháp đã thất bại thật sự anh em ạ.
France can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, in all honesty, Peter, this would have been seen as a very winnable game.
Khó quá trời.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Expectations and decibels both right. Great chance! In he goes again. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Chance, surely! Sharp and fizzing, but
Thật không may mắn đối với Pháp.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Thật sự không may mắn tí nào.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile.
Can he finish?
Trời
And
ơi!
it's hit the woodwork and out.
Tôi không hiểu vì sao Pháp quá xui xẻo.
And it's Hernandez. And he lines up a cross. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Dembele. Shot could be on. Looking for the run. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Al-Kanous. And he's managed to get free. Unahi. Oh, good spread. First quarter of an hour gone. And that could set him on his way. Olise!
Trời ơi, Olise!
Off the post. And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And he's worked it through. Not a hint. He's having a shot!
Tại sao vậy? Cái cầu thủ Pháp đang bị gì vậy?
From the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Không có chút may mắn nào cả. Pha bóng này mà bỏ lỡ luôn á. Cũng một quá hay.
France with the corner. They're first. Morocco have the chance to go the other way. Oh, super! And the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world.
Trời ơi, pha chuyền bóng đẹp như đặc. Trời ơi. Đã thế Pháp phải làm sao đây? Bà bề quá ngao ngán với cái đội tuyển mình rồi, của chính mình nữa. 1-1.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game. Now to turn it into a
41
stranglehold.
rồi sao?
And it's Hakimi. Can he get on the end of this?
Hết giờ.
Caught offside that time.
Việt vị.
Zaire Emery. Here's Chouameni. Dembele. Dembele's cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. Hakimi. Doué wins the duel this time. Oh, beautifully shaped ball.
Bắt bài.
Unahi. Brahim Diaz. Looking to play him in. Space for him to turn and look. That looks a good cross. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh, that was vital. Mazraoui. And it's El Khanous. Oh, some astute defending there. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's tries a shot.
Quá đen các bạn.
That was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Múa nhảy trước Hồng Ngự luôn á. Vẫn chưa gây nên chuyện à.
Corner number 2 then. Point blank header. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Chouameni is clearly kicking himself here.
Cao quá.
It was a great opportunity.
Đánh đầu cao quá thá.
Mazraoui. And it's El Khanous. He's found space here. He's found a way through. Mazraoui puts the ball in. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Dembele gets into a good position. He's a sharp little ball. Chance for a shot! El Ainaoui. And Unahi. And it's Diaz. He has found the way through. Brahim Diaz. Now it's Mbappe. Who played through for the wide man. Doué. Oh, he's got a sight of goal.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Thủ của Pháp bị gì rồi?
Was never going to make it.
Lệ nguyên rồi bạn ơi.
That's
Không
it,
đều.
45 minutes up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet.
Sút 10 lần.
Some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Et merci d'accueillir nos joueurs.
And we are up to the break.
France really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now. Stick at it and eventually they'll get a break.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half.
Không đều
The
luôn rồi.
goal's a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second
Trả
half.
giá không?
France clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
He's going for goal! Doué. Olise. And it's Hernandez. Mbappe. And the shot!
Game này thực tế quá anh em à.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play and it's up close and personal.
Mbappe. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. He's beaten the last man.
That's positional gold, the utilization of space.
Nguy hiểm.
And it's come back out to him. But he's left disappointed.
Đấu hay ghê.
Furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Trời ơi, cái đầu đó mình lái qua một chút xíu nữa là banh xét cầu thủ Pháp rồi. Có khi nào hôm nay là penalty không anh em?
Oh, he's having a go.
Thôi, đá nhẹ nhẹ thôi.
Collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Olise. Dembele. Aimed beyond the defense. And a chance!
Phản lưới nhà.
Is it in?
Cuối cùng phải bàn chờ bàn chân của Maroc. Isa.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathize.
Isa hay quá. Và di chuyển không bóng nhanh, dứt khoát. Và chuyện đi tới cũng đã tới các bạn ơi. 1-0.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
El Canous does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's delightful. He's picked his way through.
Morocco really are going about
hiểm.
things.
Can he finish? Oh, wonderful effort all by himself.
That was some seriously slick play. Pretty much textbook apart from the finish. Very impressive movement.
Olise being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Kéo bóng.
He's straight offside. Your impression so far, Jim?
Nguy hiểm
Well, the
Croatia.
temptation's always there, Peter. I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And claimed it back swiftly.
Đúng.
And that has left him in a heap. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Hernandez. And here's Doué. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Bóng vậy mà không được.
Surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier
Pháp ơi là
defensive
Pháp.
route by now.
The sides separated then just by that one unfortunate moment. 1-0 the score. And it's Dembele.
Tốt quá.
Through ball.
Không kịp các bạn.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Trời ơi. Trúng cái chân trái của nó.
Mbappe really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Trời ơi, cái chân trái tệ ghê luôn.
Attention, changement.
Morocco have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Pháp có khi nào cúp luôn mà mọi người.
El Ainawi. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Hernandez knocks it into space. Decent chance! And that's a tiny...
Cuối cùng thì Mbappe đã ghi bàn các bạn.
Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Quá đẹp. Đường chuyền của Theo Hernandez như đặt. Xấu quá Mbappé hả?
France have surely won it, or so you would think.
86
Well, that's
rồi.
a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a promising position. Bullish header!
Hay.
Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And here's Mbappe. Olise. El Ainaoui.
Hết banh luôn hả Pha?
And that's that. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of...
Ligon.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. There's a decent chance! Goal! Morocco! The ideal start!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly.
Không ai chơi hết hả? Boss City. City.
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page.
Manchester United against Sporting.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So things are underway.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well,
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Góc đầu. Đi gần méo chờ đổi.
Ngày em đi bầu trời.
Chers spectateurs, nous vous souhaitons la bienvenue pour ce match.
Chào mừng các bạn đến với trận đấu giữa Maroc và Pháp.
Souhaitons tous ensemble la bienvenue à nos joueurs sur le terrain.
Trận đấu hết sức là gay go. Chưa đủ mà. Nó gọi đầu các bạn.
But pour l'équipe du Maroc. Après 9 minutes de jeu par le numéro 11.
Gì chết rồi. Không điều khiển được. Gạo cơm không?
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to run.
There's the shot! Goal!
Can you think of a better way to have started
Tốt
this game?
rồi.
Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
Khởi đầu thật tốt cho con Pháp.
Squeeze through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he
Đẹp
didn't
quá.
have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Morocco are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Mazraoui, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Không được. Về.
Hakimi. And it's Diaz. And El Ainaoui. That's destined for the flank. Now it's El Kanous. Threads one in. Picked up. Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! They're level.
Miếng cho miếng rồi.
It's Rice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing
Pour
less.
l'équipe du Maroc, après 6 minutes de jeu phare.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Pressure coming in from all. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
But pour l'équipe de France, après 8 minutes de jeu par le numéro 10.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Great work on the overlap. Good read, needed to be. Rabiot. Hakimi. And it's Diaz. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Doué. Foot in. It's gone for a throw-in. Koundé. Olise. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. Koundé. Koundé's cross. Diop is there and he can get that clear. Brahim Diaz. Spread out to the left. He can run onto that. And that's a sharp finish.
Ghê trời.
But oh, it's offside.
Offside.
Yeah, spot on, although he takes issue with that.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing.
Không sao, không sao.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Unahi. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Unahi, can he get it through? So no flag here. Hoisted in, he leaps for it. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Koundé. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Offside.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And that's going wide left. And he was quick to react. Looking for the run. Now it's Olise. Olise. Cross needs to be good. Bruno claims it without any fuss. Played out to the left flank. El Canous has the space to scheme. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Mazraoui with the short one. Doué does really well to win the ball there. Mbappe, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Olise. Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position. Delivery from Mbappe.
France really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Mbappe clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now.
And he shoots! And that is wildly off target.
El Khanous clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And it's Doué. Now that looks a decent ball. Hakimi. That's Brahim Diaz. Unahi. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Great vision. Brahim Diaz gets into a good position. He's rising! No, couldn't quite control it.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Chouameni. For Olise. And it's Rabiot. That has been slung wide. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Brahim Diaz. And Hernandez. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries to play it through. Oh, this is a great position. Rabiot. And it's Doué. Stood up well to him there. El Ainaoui. And he's intervened well there. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Brahim Diaz. Unahi. Played out towards the right wing. He is through here! Morocco have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking to play him in. Dembele. He's on it. Can he get away? Diop defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And it's El Khanous. Chouameni kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Hey.
El Khanous. Mbappe. Nicely spread. Nice Olise! Now, who's going to be first to this? Unahi.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps
El Ainaoui.
additionnel.
We are into overtime. And it's Doué. Chouameni bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Mesdames et messieurs,
No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
France are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Hernandez. Now it's Mbappe. Good ball, good take. That is good strength. And the shot! Diop. And Unahi. He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Al-Khanous. El Ainawi. Unahi. Shapes to shoot!
He
Không
doesn't
sao.
look too happy with that. Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Rabiot. And it's Doué. And it's made its way to him. Cross flung into... Chance! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Quá hay à.
A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
France go up by 2 and are looking good.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Now it's Olise. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's being shifted off it. Al-Khanous. Now he's off and running. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's good running with the ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he's done very well to take that. He's had a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
He's got away. Here comes the... Getting up there! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
He's having a pop! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Looking for options for movement. It's a sweeping cross. And he's opted for the long pass. Unahi. Oh, red, nice interception. Doué.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's in, must be! Real chance! Oh, brilliant save.
France certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And that's not going to trouble anybody. Riyad. Now Mazraoui. Unahi. Spread it left. El Ainawi just eases him off the ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Unahi goes looking wide, and he's managed to get free. Long ball upfield. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Now here's the delivery. And he's managed to get rid. Throw in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Unahi. Aims beyond the defence. He has a look up. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Dembele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Olise. Chouameni. Now it's El Ainawi. And he welcomes it in. And it's... Oh, great leap! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Changement.
Pháp 1-0 anh em.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And it's El Kanous. He's found a way through. Koundé, that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Dembele. Olise, always onto this. And it's El Ainawi. Mazraoui.
1-0 cho Pháp rồi anh em ơi.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Such good technique.
He's picked his way through. He's in. Goes for a shot. And he's
Trái này
stuck it
khó.
away. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Bình xuống hay quá.
They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Après 81 minutes de jeu par
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Morocco have opted to make another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
So could they be onto something here?
Trời ơi.
And now the breakaway. Good running, strong and purposeful. Always goal side. France needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Tries
Đây,
to
cơ
pass
hội.
it through. Hernandez. He has found the way through. He'll try from distance. And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. El Ainawi clears it away. Knocks it into space. Oh, it's played into the area. Takes a shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Mbappé ghi bàn rồi.
Mazraoui. And he's had it nicked away.
temps additionnel.
Dembele. Dembele's cross. Oh, well played, well played.
90 luôn hả?
Nicely weighted ball. It's Dembele! And that's a sharp finish. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
But pour l'équipe de France, le numéro 7.
France visibly comfortable, now up by 3. And that's that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Dembele claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
2-0 anh em ơi.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Rồi 65.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Tiêu các cầu thủ Pháp đã ghi bàn các bạn ơi, hay quá. Dembele sút hay.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Shot a goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Banu.
Hakimi. Spread out to the left. Good play on the left-hand side here. And he's picked it up out wide. It's an early cross.
Nguy hiểm.
That is a superb rearguard action. He slings towering header. Oh, it rattles the bar.
Trời ơi.
Morocco.
Morocco hay quá.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe!
Đấm.
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Chouameni, and he shoots! And now a sudden chance to counter. El Khanous. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him.
Doué không được.
Proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Can he finish?
And
that is wildly off target.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Doué. Cross flung in towards the middle.
Không được rồi.
Hakimi. That is ended up in no man's land. Great chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
El Ainawi. And Unahi. That has been slung wide. El Khanous. He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Brahim Diaz. He's rising! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Hay quá.
Unahi is offering a wry smile there. France really can't go chase.
He's having a shot.
Chết thì bị hãm quá rồi. Hãm thành quá rồi anh em.
They've played it short. Big chance. Riyadh. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. France have the chance to go the other way. And the finish! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Chouameni. Olise. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Deftly away. And the shot! Now there's a terrific hit. Saliba. Doué. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Mbappe.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Doué. Looking to play him in. Mbappe gets into a good position. Now the ball in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Brahim Diaz. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Diop. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He is through here. Mbappe, he's found some space. The referee has given a corner. So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence.
Hey.
France are 1 down despite having the better chances here. Looking for a runner. Unahi. There they go, hunting. And the shot! And that was struck with genuine force.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Dembele. Chouameni. Pinches it off him. Oh, that's well spotted. He has found the way through. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. That's a lovely, neat pass. Rabiot. And it's Hernandez. Ball played for Dembele. Rabiot.
France certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of...
There's the shot! He's keen, determined to have his say. And they're back on the ball again. But that has not gone well.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that's a good ball. Goes for a shot! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Le numéro 8.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Rabiot finds himself offside. France can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 20, le numéro 11. À leur place, le numéro 12, le numéro 9.
France have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Koundé ventures forward, threads one in. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Unahi. Nicely weighted ball.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Dembele.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
He's got away.
Shoots! And it's there!
And they're threatening to fly away here. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
A case now of complete control. Upamecano, not the most accurate pass. Unahi, it's a really well-measured ball. Brahim Diaz has it in a wide position.
Gets his head on it! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that is all they have time for. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Un petit garçon nommé Jonathan et qui porte une casquette bleue attend ses parents au secrétariat du club. Jonathan, casquette bleue. Souhaitons tous la bienvenue à nos joueurs.
Down to business again.
France really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Oh, great leap! And it's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're
Après
demoralised.
47 minutes de jeu par le numéro 11.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
So straight into the action. And here's Oyarzabal. Trossard.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, I'm Eric Laporte. He's a centre-back who's one of the best in the business when it comes to playing out from defence. He can spark quick counter-attacks or put his foot on the ball and retain it when a breather is needed. He's a very solid defender too. And opposition forwards, they're not going to get much change out of this guy.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
Now it's to Ketelara.
Now it's De Bruyne.
Cucurella spots it and intercepts. Laporte.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
It's Pedri. It's a really well-measured ball. Ferran Torres has it in a wide position. Cross from Ferran Torres.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
He leaps for it.
Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Fabian Ruiz certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he cuts out the supply. Doku is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Doku. And it's De Bruyne. Trossard. Laporte calmly anticipates. Kubasi. Rodri. And it's Gavi. That's destined for the flank. Now, can they get him away? Swings it across. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Doku. Cucurella. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Over to the right flank.
Ferran Torres!
And for a moment, time stood still. Waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Onana. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Now it's De Bruyne. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, good climb! No, just not quite.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Oh, that's fabulous. Laporte did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well timed, excellent interception. Ferran Torres. And that brings the first half to a close. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. Well, terrible pass. Can he latch on to this? Pau Kubasi gets over and intercepts. Shifted it to the flank. Pedri goes looking wide. Here's Rodri. Best part of an hour and still no breakthrough from either side. And it's Pedri. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Meunier with a definite foul there. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Gavi. Gavi touches it back. De Bruyne. Tries to play it through. That has been cut short. Tielemans being watched hawkishly here.
Well, he's the quarter.
And the shot! A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. That has not gone well. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Ferran Torres. He's picked his way through. Ferran Torres with the delivery. Pedri goes for a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Rodri picks it up from the goal kick. Onana concedes a free kick for that. And he's going to have his name taken. And it's Ruiz. Now who's going to be first to this? Belgium have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
75 minutes played. Great work on the overlap. Meunier finding himself in space. Al Kubasi clears it away. Taken back almost at once. This looks promising. Shot a goal! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Mechela.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Pedri. Into stoppage time, and it is still goalless. Castagna. Oh no, that was never going to make it. 90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So we are still gridlocked.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
The hostilities have already resumed. Throw it. And here's Marino. That's a lovely, neat pass. Spread to the right. Now the ball gets his head on it! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he's managed to get free. Modrić, surely! Oh, what has happened here? And one more try! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal
Time for a
7.
change in personnel. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Now it's Lukaku. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, there's a probing ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Williams, and he's got the beating of his man. Good decision by the keeper, got that exactly right. And we're halfway through extra time. So penalties loom ever closer. Is there anyone who can seize the day in the next 15 minutes? Well, we are already up and running again. 105 minutes of football and it is still goalless. It is going to come down to one moment. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Marino.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision.
Williams! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 5.
Spain can make their change now with a break in play.
El dorsal 16.
And that has left him in a heap.
El dorsal
Spread it
12.
left.
El dorsal 3. El dorsal
And it's
18.
Castagna. Onana. Now it's Lukaku. It's Lukaku! That was mighty close.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And that was asking for too much. Tielemans. So there you have it, penalties. Well, Jim, what say you after all of this?
Both sets of players have run themselves into the ground here, Peter. And as extra times go, I think I'll remember this for a while.
A brief rest, and then it will be time to refocus. So, are we ready? Which way will he go? And no mistake.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Lukaku is the next to run the gauntlet.
Yeah, good pen that.
And he duly obliges. Pedro Porro is the man who's second in line. That's a brilliant read.
Well, I think the keeper did very well to stay upright until the very end.
Now it is the turn of the captain. And he's hit the frame of the goal!
He didn't need to cut things so finely.
Up steps Mr. Dependable.
It was well disguised. It gave no inkling as to where he was going on that.
We're on to number 3 here.
Never looked particularly convincing for me.
Heads in hands. The reaction says it all.
I don't think he ever really looked comfortable. Put too much pressure on himself.
Of course. They're up by 2.
Well, this is effectively a very welcome cushion, Peter.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? Oh, no! And that is just about that. Belgium fall short in the lottery that is the penalty shootout. As cruel as that is, the two sides had been inseparable after 2 hours of action. Well, ultimately it came down to penalties. Any thoughts, Jim, having seen what you have?
Belgium really must be wondering how different this all could have been had they taken their chances, Peter. But it really was fine margins all round, I suppose.